G'day viewers. Well, continuing with my video every day in January if nothing arises, or Vegina for short, because nothing's arisen yet, so I'm still going. Today's video, this is a story that's been brewing for a while in Australia, since just before Christmas. The government authority responsible for administrating unemployment benefits, sickness benefits, pensions is called Centrelink. And just before Christmas, they started sending out letters to people saying, you owe us money, you misreported your income, you owe us X, in some cases many thousands of dollars. Now, to which a lot of people are good, dole bludgers, rorting the system. Given this is one of the least rorted things there is, if you want to go after rorts, let's go after the companies that are stealing billions of dollars they should be paying in taxes, or even just directly stealing wages they should be paying to employees, which is a recurring problem here. But anyway, you're fixated on dole bludgers. Well, it turns out that their reasoning behind sending these letters is spurious at best, because they implemented an automated system to check earnings and reported earnings and to cross-reference with the tax office, and they found anomalies. But the trouble is, their system is so badly designed, so badly programmed, it's completely untrustworthy. Two key examples of what goes wrong. Say someone was unemployed for 6 months, so they were getting benefits. Then they got a job, a good job, paid a lot of money so they don't get benefits anymore. And they worked that job for the rest of the year. And they reported to Centrelink, so they stopped getting payments. They reported to the tax office, so they paid tax. Centrelink looks at what the tax office has with these earnings and says, look, if I average this over the year, that person shouldn't have got any benefits at all. They should pay it all back. That isn't how it works. You don't backwards average earnings. It's like fundamentally flawed like that. And an even worse mistake they made is if you declare earnings with the tax office and say you spelled the employer's name slightly differently with the tax office to what you did with Centrelink, they've gone and said, oh, we found income declared at the tax office that you didn't declare here. You're a cheat. You have to pay thousands of dollars. Now, for a start, going after these people is just an extension of this fucking government's class warfare. And they say, whenever you say, hey, why don't you rich pricks pay your share instead of ripping everyone off? It's like, oh, class warfare. No, class warfare is people with all the power going after the people with no power. It's gotten so bad, Centrelink has started responding to people via social media with contact details for suicide prevention hotlines, because they've fucked people's lives. Oh, and just to complicate the whole thing, because again, smug pricks will be going, why don't they just tell Centrelink what's gone wrong? Because Centrelink is the worst sort of bureaucracy. You can't get through to them. You try and call them, and 9 times out of 10 you don't get through at all. The other one time you're on hold for hours, and I'm not exaggerating. At a minimum you're on hold for hours, and then often you get cut off after waiting for hours. And if you just rock up, they say you have to phone and make a fucking appointment. It's this psychotic nightmare they're inflicting on people, and it's not possible for them to fix this. There's only one thing the government can do: admit they fuck this royally and withdraw it altogether, to say this debt reclamation thing is so broken, we can't keep going with it. Now some people go, oh, but what about the ones who are fraud? Look, you read some of the media reports, they go, oh, up to 20% of these letters are wrong. And that's misreporting, because what they're actually guessing, because these estimates are so bad, they're totally untrustworthy, they're guessing at least 20% of the people who got these letters owe nothing, but they're being threatened by debt collectors with thousands of dollars which they don't have, and they're being threatened over this. And it's even if there's that 20%, if you can swallow that many people being fucked over because you hate dole bludgers, you're scum, okay? You are fucking scum. I have no idea how you can look at yourself in the mirror. The idea that you would exploit and fuck over the most vulnerable people just to make yourself feel better, fuck you, I really can't stand it. So we've got a government bureaucracy that's made the appalling mistake that they won't admit to, and even when people try to correct it, the bureaucracy is so bad it's impossible to get through to them and fix it. So now you've got all these people who are literally suicidal because this is ruining their lives. Okay, now is the time to say, pull the plug. This has failed so badly, we have to stop it altogether. Because if you pricks think you can get away with this, when people start marching on the big end of town and you go, ooh, class warfare, fucking right it is, and we didn't start it.